Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Another blind battle beers. I thought this would be fun. I've been talking about this and talking with people about doing this. We're gonna do a blind battle beers of lagers, one macro versus one craft, just to see if there's a big difference. Why? Because a 12 pack of PBR, where I'm at, is about $11.99, and a 6-pack of craft lager from Green Cheek, Poolsner is what we're drinking today, is $13. So it's the same price for half of the beer. So it's just one of those things, like, is it worth buying craft lagers? I mean, obviously you like supporting local places, and Green Cheek is local to me here in North County, San Diego. But is it really like something you should be doing as far as like Pilsners go? So let's do it, shall we? These are fun. These are my favorite videos to do. Battle beers is my absolute favorite. So yeah, let's get into it, shall we? All right, so this beer is much more pale. Both of these beers are lively. There are a ton of fucking bubbles in both of these glasses. But this beer is a lighter color. But I don't know what that means. Poolsner is 4.5% ABV, PBR is 4.7, so they're about the same ABV, so I thought this would be fun to do. But yeah, the blue, I think this is blue. The blue glass is much more pale in color. Like I said, both have a ton of bubbles. This one might have a little bit more head. This one's a little livelier in the glass, but let's smell the yellow glass first. Smells like beer. Crackery, sweet, bready, maybe a little grassy. Nothing crazy. Smell the old blue glass. This one might have a little bit more of an intense beer smell. Yeah, this one's a little bit more like, when you think of, you know, lager beer, it has more of a beer aroma. Same with this one though, crackery, bready, little sweetness. They smell very similar. I will say that. There's not one of these where you're like, ooh, that one's craft. This one smells so much better. Like, they smell similar. So we'll try the yellow glass first. Cheers. It's Gleek. It's a tasty beverage. It is light. It is bready. It's crackery. Not as sweet as it smells. Dry on the finish. Super refreshing. I could chug this right now. It's warm out in the garage today. Nothing offensive, no off flavors. It's a good beer. Let's try the blue glass. Cheers. So this one smelled more intensely beer. Smelling, how the fuck do you say that? I have no idea. And it tastes more intensely like beer. It just has more of like a, I don't know, like a malt presence maybe. Just when you think of what beer tastes like, when you think of like macro or craft lagers, this just tastes, again, these aren't explosive. This one feels more impactful. I think that's the right word to use. This one almost feels a little hoppy, grassy. This one drinks lighter on the hop side. Not that this beer's hoppy, but this feels more hoppy. This, whatever's in the blue glass, is the clear winner for me. Just because when you think of beer, like, this is beer flavor. Like, that's, the blue glass has that beer flavor. This beer just feels very light and definitely not as impactful as far as like the flavor goes. Obviously you can't go wrong with either one of these beers. This one feels a little more cereal-y. Now that I just drank that again, this feels more, I would guess that this is the Green Cheek beer. It feels like a craft beer to me. So if it's PBR, I'm fucking stoked. But yeah, just much more impactful, more flavorful as far as like a lager beer goes. And it just tastes more like beer. That's the best way I can describe it. So there is a clear difference in these beers. And I'm really guessing that this is the Green Cheek beer. the Pilsner beer. And if that's the case, then yeah, dude, like if you want to spend the extra money on craft lager, do it. Just because it feels, this is a much more impactful tasting beer. If this is PBR, it's going to be wild. So we're going to guess. This is our guess. Blue is the winner. And it wins easily. Then I was correct. Blue is Pilsner, yellow is PBR. So there is a difference when it comes to craft lager versus macro mass-produced lager. And that's not to say that PBR is not awesome. I love PBR. I drink a ton of it, but this is much more intensely flavored. And it's just, I don't know, it's just a better beer. It just is. So that felt pretty easy, which is kind of disappointing. I was hoping it was going to be way more, I was hoping it was going to be closer than that, but it wasn't. This is a far superior beer as far as flavor experience. You can see it's much more lively in the glass. Like it's just prickly on your palate. It's good. So do we cuvee these? Always cuvee, right? Always cuvee, playa. I mean, I don't really know what this is going to do to this beer. It smells good. I mean, it just kind of cuts down the beer flavor of this. The cuvee is not, I mean, this beer is better on its own than in the cuvee, but you always do it. It's fun. So, yeah, fun blind battle beers. It was a lot easier than I expected it to be. So yeah, craft lager is delicious. And it seems like it's probably worth spending the money on getting half the beer if you want to do that. You should always support your local guys. So that is it. Another blind battle beers in the books. See you guys soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.